Hi Diego, howdy YouTube, and welcome Thurston County to our show today. Good morning over coffee. Now we're going to edit this in with the cooking I did this weekend. We barbecued some steaks, T-bones that was. I tried a new method. Hi Diego, out of YouTube, and welcome Thurston County to our show today. We are not having coffee. In fact, we are doing a redneck cookout. That's right, and this is a portobello mushroom. Got a couple of T-bone steaks. They're $6.99 a pound. We got two 1 pound steaks. Then we got some onions, mushroom and onions with steak. Hey, 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 we got it going. So good news for today is it's Saturday. The week's gone and it's done. But seriously, we started cleaning up. We assaulted that dragon, the shop. We spent 3 hours in close combat and we took out about 12 feet by 3 feet. We got cleaned. We started sorting stuff into junk, not junk, and junk might be junk and not junk. We're going to sell the not junk on, what do you call that? That C-list thing. Anyways, so that's the good news. We're starting to get this shop cleaned up. It's been a project goal of ours for almost 6 months now, so it's good to finally get on that. What's cooking? T-bone steaks. We got them sitting at room temperature for 25 minutes now. We got the barbecue going. The lid is not on. What I'm going to do is set them on the cold side of the barbecue, and I'm going to put some pellets on there, and I'm going to get some smoke on them for about 15 minutes offset. It's the theory. And then I'm going to flip them over on the hot side and finish them off. Let's see how that works. These are not real thick. They're like 3/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch. So we got our mushrooms, we got our steak, we got the charbroil we are not using today. No, we're using the Weber. Had to cancel Earth Day celebration between the permits, the sponsors, and all the things that were going bad, going wrong, not making it happen easy. And my past experience as an organizer, sometimes you just gotta drop it. So we're doing that. We're dropping Earth Day. Our first day will be barbecue by the lake. It's a 2-day cook-off over Memorial Day weekend, so we got time to get ready for that. Eco Village. I'm not sure where we're at on that component. Oh, we're going to describe the kitchen. I'm going to do that over coffee bowls. 1, 2. Plan to do some exercise. Contest, Memorial Day. Thankful. I am very thankful. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for sharing, rating, commenting, subscribing, and just being cool people to hang out with. I love meeting all of you, and I love interacting with you, so please make sure you leave some comments so we can do some interaction. And of course, I'm very thankful for my wife, friends that are helping out and being supportive, new friends coming in, new sponsorships, new people wanting to get on this barbecue and sustainable fun fair bandwagon. And I'm thankful we finally got to cleaning up 3 generations of treasures out of our shop. So, on to the cooking. We are doing onions. They've been sitting here kind of warm in some soy sauce and 1 tab of butter. We're going to get these heated up to about a medium heat. We're going to let them go like that. We're going to put the steaks out on the barbecue, and we're going to put them off center, and we're going to smoke them. After the onions are almost done, we'll add the mushrooms. That's going to be our show for today, so stick around and see how it unfolds. Might have a musician play. You just want to give them a toss. Helps break them all up. Then coat them all with that soy sauce. And we're getting a little dry, so we're going to add another tab of butter. And yeah, we're going to now turn it down to 1 notch above low on the electric range. We're going to let them go for that 15 minutes with the lid on them. Oh yeah, those are looking just about right for the grill. Look at that, yeah. Ooh. Nice smoke on it. So what we're trying to do here now is warm it up to about 100 degrees slowly with smoke. That's the theory. Then we're going to slap it on the hot side and we're going to finish it up grilling it. So we'll let you know how this turns out. I was talking to Chef Barry Martin in the grocery store the other day. Yeah, who would have thunk some YouTube and internet personalities in Olympia meeting up in a grocery store. Anyways, he suggested, told me about this process where they actually heat it up in water. They put it in a bag and they heat it up to 100 degrees in water, and then they grill it. I'm like, well, it's a lot of work. Maybe I can do it on the barbecue. So that's why I left it sitting out on the counter for about 30 minutes with salt and pepper on it. Warm it up slowly. Those look good enough to eat just as they are. Dang. So what I'm doing here is making it so the coals are broken up and there's even heat all over the meat. Just spin the grill itself. Roll the sweet potato out of the way. I should have some bacon out here cooking. Okay. Two minutes and then a flip. Oh yeah, that's looking good to me. Is that looking good to you guys? Makes me hungry. I can actually smell the smoke on this baby. This is getting me excited. Look at that. Look at that color too. Shall we start on the small side? It does look a little bit doner. It looks a little more done than I would like it, but it's cutting really tender and soft. It's looking like a medium. Folks, that is the good smoky flavor. Well, you can see the ring a little bit. Now it is medium. It's a little bit drier than I like them. Ta-da! But it's very tender still. Smoke down to 10 minutes. Pre-smoke it for 10 minutes next time. That is good. And of course the mushrooms and onions, which will go great together with it. I like it. Like this, and like this, and like that. That's how you eat a steak and mushroom. Steak, mushroom, and onions. So what I learned in this new method was that it gave it a lot of good flavor, but I got the steaks well done, and I like my steaks medium at best. Medium rare is preferred. So I either shouldn't have grilled them, took them off at the point right before I grilled them, or I'm going to try putting them, not taking them out of the fridge and bringing them up to room temperature first. I'm just going to put them straight from the fridge onto the grill next time, and I'm probably not going to grill them either. If I do, it'll just be like 45 seconds and pull them. But that flavor was really good. I enjoyed that. As you know, and drying it out at well done is something that most of us don't like to do. I had mushrooms and onions to go with it, so that took care of that. I had the great flavor, wasn't too dry. You can also melt some butter on your steak if you do make it well done. Alright, so we have the Eco Village. We have the center complex, we have the market, we have the little raised bed garden, and then we have the road, and the road that goes out of town, and then we have kitchens. And each kitchen supports 10 homes, and by homes we mean sleeping quarters for up to 10 people that are secure structures. Anyways, back to the kitchens. They will have sanitation, which is wash your hands, go to the bathroom, take a shower. They'll have cooking, of course. They come there and do communal meals, or however that society wants to set up that use. They'll have 4 computers in each kitchen, so when they're not serving food, they have a classroom. And I believe, let's see, that's basically it. They'll have the passive solar heat and stuff like that there. They'll have running water. They'll have biodigester toilets. And I'm going to go through all of the details one by one in the next video. Contests. I just noticed I had a video roll over 100,000 views in 193 countries, and I thought that was pretty cool, so we should have some sort of a party. So I'm thinking $25 gift certificate. I'll make a video on barbecue tips for this, barbecue tips, basic tips, and we'll have a contest where interacting with that video, excuse me, we'll have a contest where interacting with that video you'll get a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card or something like that. I haven't really thought it out, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to do some sort of celebration. It's the first time I've ever had a video go over 100,000 views, and let's party. Good news. Maybe that's the good news segment. And thankful for wonderful people, friends, the sustainable evolution that's moving along. T.H. Calhoun's in Baghdad building biodigesters. This is a new step forward to sustainable technology. And I met a guy, a musician, Scott Lessman, who weaves plastic bags makes rope out of plastic bags. Or he just said garbage bags. I don't know if you can do it with paper bags too. Anyways, I thought that was cool, and we're going to do a video on that. So there's lots of things to be thankful for. The awareness of what's wrong in the world is being greater. There's greater awareness of what's going on that's wrong. People are starting to point out this is wrong, and besides that, we've got people doing good things like T.H. Calhoun and Lessman, and a whole just world of other people that want to reuse, recycle, do sustainable. Let's replace the old way with the sustainable way. I'm very thankful for that. Gardening tip of the day: if you are starting your plants from indoors like I talked about, if you go past the first day of them being growing indoors under fluorescent lights or something like that, you can't just set them outside now. They've developed enough plant matter, plant tissue, that if you set them outside, the sun's going to cook them. So you have to harden them off. So once they're big enough to go outside for your purposes, you got to set them outside for a couple hours in the shade. Or if you have like a north side, you can set them out there on the north side for a day or two, and then to like the east side, that doesn't get west light. That's what we do. And then on the west side of the house, where they get full light, or mostly full light, morning light, and then the south side of the house where they get it all. So it's a 2-day rotation, and then they're hardened off and ready to go out into your garden where they're getting full sunlight. So that's the tip of the day. If you didn't know that before you take your plants out, you want to harden them off. See y'all later.
That's good.